So in the previous video, we spoke about the fact that we're all on three different journeys as leaders. We're on a growth journey, we're on a personal journey, and we're also on a leader's journey. And I invited you to consider the concept of owning your journey. So the question obviously that comes from that is, how do we own our journey? And that's where I believe the tune-in process comes into play. Now, tune-in is really about mastering your mindset and your energy. So for this video, we're going to focus on your mindset. I had a moment at the beginning of this year, beginning of 2023, when I suddenly realized or came up with a concept of a model that is just so simplistic that I can't believe I hadn't seen it before. And that is the fact that as leaders, all of the time, whether we're consciously aware of it or not, we are coming at everything we think, feel, and do from either our self mindset, our leadership mindset, and our performance mindset. Now, depending on how we've chosen to define those mindsets for ourselves, and depending on which mindset we adopt at whichever point of the day, will fundamentally change how we look at our goals, how we look at the behaviors that we adopt, and how we generate the results that we create. So the first part of the tune-in program, when we talk about mindset, is to actually step back and actually ask the question, how would you define your self-mindset? How would you define your leadership mindset? And how would you define your performance mindset? And what I'm noticing with the teams that I'm working through is that every person's definition of these three mindsets is really different. And it can be one of the things that leads to people believing that they are kind of misaligned as a team or not, simply from the position that they come at and the mindset they adopt. Now, the second part of the mindset process is also to understand that we're coming at things from a growth mindset or a fixed mindset, and we're also coming at things from an open approach or a closed approach. I call this the mindset approach process. The result of that is going to mean not only are we going to be bringing our self mindset, our leadership mindset, or our performance mindset with us on every step of the way, we're also choosing our approach to those mindsets. Now, that might mean that in certain instances we're constrained. It might mean in other instances we're cautious. In other instances we're calculated. And in other instances we're actually curious. The interesting thing is what map you choose to use, and the definition that you sit behind your self mindset, your leadership mindset, and your performance mindset fundamentally determines how you choose to lead yourself, lead others, and lead the way.